Hello everybody. Öster-Aros Raktvål loaded in this brush, ML shaving supplies brush, and today I'm going to use two razors that I've honed up today. One of the razors you have seen before. It is the razor I honed up not last video, video before that. The white scales SUOMI razor, We razor where it says SUOMI in the blade. I did a new hone on that today, so I hope it even better. And the other razor, is a friend of mine needed to get his razor honed. It's a cheaper razor. You're going to see these both razors in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, and I lied last time I did a video. Sorry for everybody. I have been a bad guy, lying for you. I was talking about I'm gonna go diving, but now I feel right. I feel okay, but tomorrow morning when I woke up, yesterday morning when I woke up, I had a cold and I couldn't do any dives, so I had cancelled the dives. It's not fun, but that's that. So sorry if I lied. This is the We razor. There's a SUOMI here. I put a new edge on it. We shall see if it's better. I hope so. And with the new colors, I'm gonna use this. We shall see. I don't know yet. And the other razor is this one. It's a plastic scholars razor. Looks a lot like a gold dollar razor. The name here is NJORD. It's a cheap razor. I think it's the same factory as gold dollars. They make their razors because the same issues with these razors like gold dollars. You have to grind away these stabilizers here. They are very thick from the beginning, and the geometry is not always right. You have to hone this a bit. I got a little bit hone wear everywhere here on the spine. I had talked to the owner of the razor, and he says no problem, make it sharp so you can shave with it. And the blade was actually very strange. You can see it here, but in the nose here, the blade was not straight like that or a little bit curved. It was actually almost like this, did a little bump up there. And on the other back side here was the same thing. It did some kind of crooked thing. And here in the middle, somewhere here, there was a little bump on the blade. So I have to do a lot of work with the edge actually. I hope it will shave. Okay, I will take this razor on my right side and the other razor on the left side. So we shall see if it shaves. He said it was really tuggy last time I used it, and I understand, but because it was not sharp. I had a little bit issues with this when I honed it. A lot of work with it. I'm not so good at correcting geometry, so I have to think and do things and think and do things. And it's something I have to learn. It's cutting. But we shall see in the next pass if it's sharp enough for it's sharper now, definitely much sharper now. And the other razor here, we shall see. Two different kind of razors. This one is 5/8, the other one is 6/8. Different kind of steel. Both of the razors are hollow grinds. This one you can see is hollow grind. Now you probably can see it, and the other one is hollow grind too, but it's much bigger. So next pass will be the pass that tells me if these are sharp enough. Yeah, I didn't feel so well yesterday, so I couldn't dive. When it got cold, you can't, I don't know what it's called, equalize your ears. When you're in the water, you have to do it. And I tried to do it a couple of times yesterday, but in the morning, but it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, you can't dive, because you have to do it when you immerse to the water. Okay, let's see if this works. Feels better than last time, in my opinion at least. Yeah, feels better. And that's the most important thing. If I get it better, then I'll learn something. It's improvement. And that's baby steps. That's important for me. Shall see how it works with this blade on this side. Definitely much better. It feels great. No big issues. And that's great. As I told you, I had to do a lot of work with this razor. I put it on the 2000 grit stone from the beginning and taped the edge on it, and worked with the spine and tried to even it up a little bit. And then I taped the spine and worked with the edge, the blade. The geometry was like that, and I have to correct it and I have to work with it for a rather long time. And after that, I took away all the tape and start to grind in it 2000 grit stone without tape and see. And it worked so far. And after that, I put it on the 5000 grit stone and worked with it a while there, and then put it on the 8000 grit stone. But suddenly something happened. I don't know what. But when I start to hone it on my NJORD, I realized something happened with the edge. I don't really know what, but it was dull like a butter knife. I've probably just done something wrong. I think maybe I put too much pressure when I used it on the 8,000 grit stone. I don't really know. So I decided to put it on the 5,000 grit stone again. And I could get a really nice job feeling on the edge. Tried it on grapes, of course. My favorite edge tester. And it's nice to eat some grapes when you hone. And that worked nice, felt really, really great. So I put it on the 8,000 grit stone. And that worked great. And then the NJORD finishing stone with two different slurry stones. And it worked. Really nice in my opinion. And sometimes it's difficult to know exactly what's happened because I don't have not so much experience in honing. Oh, this is slippery, this soap. So a lot of times, oh, feels great. You just have to stop and think what's going on, what happens if it doesn't work. Just think a little bit and see if you can do something else and try something else. As I told you last time I did these honing videos, there is no point to put it on a new stone if it's not ready for it. So if I put this razor first time on this finishing stone, I could work with it all night. It doesn't work. I have to go back a couple of steps or maybe one step to the lower stones and work with it on the right stone until it's okay to go further. And I did it on this razor today, and I could feel that there was something wrong after I used it on the 8,000 grit stone the first rod. I couldn't actually tell what it was. And when I started to use this finishing stone, I was more and more confused and checking the edge a couple of times. Just gonna rinse just a moment. Yeah, I checked the edge a couple of times and realized that I have messed up the edge in some way. I don't know why. I think it's because of the I put too much pressure on it. I don't know. I can use HEGA as a finisher. I love this HEGA, beautiful scent. And I put it on the 5,000 grit stone a couple of laps and got a nice edge on it, and then put it on the 8,000 grit stone and refine that edge even more. And this time I Didn't use any pressure at all, and it seems to work. And then they work on the finishing stone, and now I got really nice edge on it. All these razors that I own, this one or this one, after it's been on the finishing stone, I take them to the strop and strop it 60 times laps on the linen side and 100 laps on the linen side. And the leather side, sorry, 60 laps on the linen side and 100 laps on the leather side, and then it's ready for shaving. That's my routine. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it seems to work. Now it's time to stop this mounding and wish you all a really, really nice upcoming week. I hope you're all gonna have a really, really nice week. I'm gonna have the best week I can get in the world. No, just kidding. See you later. Bye bye.